buttons. I gotta tell what I feel.
Press his one.
You know, we've been talking about it, and it's just been just sad. People getting discriminated against by their hair, being discriminated from walking in a graduation, not getting jobs. DeAndre Arnold in Texas, y'all saw where they said, hey, listen, unless you cut your hair, you're not going to be able to graduate. I don't know if locks keep you from learning or there's something it pulls on you just enough where you just cannot get a really good job because people are threatened by locks. Why are you threatened by locks? Newt Johnson in Poth, Texas. He wanted to grow his hair long so his sister, who is going through some chemotherapy, can use his hair to make a wig. They told him he had to cut his hair, so he did not enroll in this school. This stuff is crazy. Prejudging people by their hair. For some cultures, it is part of their spirituality and their religion. Locks, that's part of it. And you're going to go in and tell them, hey, you need to conform. Now, I do understand. You got a decision to make at some point in your life. Somebody's going to offer you a six-figure job, and then you have to figure out, do I want to cut my hair for the six-figure job? And then you never know. They can turn around and fire you the next day. We've seen the outrageous videos of wrestling coaches cutting locks off and doing that whole. It just doesn't make sense. Perfectly good contributors to our society being judged by their hair. That's crazy to me. See, here's what happens is like a lot of y'all folks that are being a judge of locks and whether they're presentable or enough shouldn't be. Because you got guys walking around your job with neo-Nazi haircuts, and you don't even know that's the latest style. They're sending a message. You worried about the young man or young lady with locks, but you're not concerned about these little neo-Nazi hairstyles, which you know nothing. Do your research. You're just threatened for no particular reason. And it just bothers me because there's so many promising young futures that are snuffed out because you're concerned about the length of their hair and if it's locked up or not. Now, one thing I am concerned about is y'all folks out here getting facial tattoos. Chris Brown, are you always going to be a singer? You know, facial tattoos just basically say, hey, listen, I'm living for the moment. I'm not thinking about plan B. I am not thinking about down the road because a facial tattoo is like right there where they can see it and they go, okay. Some people get threatened. They see a little teardrop and go, oh, okay, where you been the last 7 years? It doesn't make sense. So, you know, it doesn't matter whether you've got a master's degree or a doctorate. People cannot see past what you look like. This is a damn shame. It just shows you that you're not immune to discrimination. But you folks with the facial tattoos, I can understand, you know, being discriminated against that because it almost sends a message to people. You just made the playing field uneven for yourself. That doesn't make sense. And stop sagging. That's 20 years old now. Stop it. That's my rant.